Well, well, well. Looks like we got a bad kitty here, eh?
Get it done ASAP.
Done? Oh, I haven't even warmed up. Tired already? Let me send you to sleep.
Heads up, new job just came in.
Let's hope it's fun this time. He's fast. He came out of nowhere and vanished. Left countless fallen enemies in the blink of an eye.
Wow, unbelievable!
I'll tell you more about them some other day.
Miss, please tell us more about the mysterious Shadow Blade now.
When Nino gets back, I'll tell you more.
Strange. Is that all?
Rat. It's not over yet!
Come at me!
Just give up. No one leaves the Eagle Nest alone.
No! Too bad. I'm an exception.
kind of monster are you?
Monster. Interesting. Listen up. This monster's name is Nino.
Hey, look! Nino's back! Oh, yippee!
Well, find the enemies from your memories?
Not this time, but I'm in no hurry.
The mysterious Shadow Blade never loses, right?
Of course.
He's fast. He came out of nowhere and vanished. Left
Left
countless fallen enemies in the blink of an eye.
Wow, unbelievable!
I'll tell you more about them some other day.
Miss, please tell us more about the mysterious Shadow Blade now.
When Nino gets back, I'll tell you more.
Strange. Is that all?
Rat. It's not over yet!
Come at me!
Just give up. No one leaves the eagle nest alive.
No! Too bad. I'm an exception.
What kind of monster are you?
Monster. Interesting. Listen up. This monster's name is No.
Hey, look! Nino's back! Oh, yippee!
Well, find the enemies from your memories?
Not this time. But I'm in no hurry.
The mysterious Shadow Blade never loses, right?
Of course.
Who's there?
So, this is my stage, Well then, let's dance.
Over there!
Well, well, well. Looks like we got a bad kitty here, eh?
Get it done ASAP.
Done? Oh, I haven't even warmed up. Tired already? Let me send you to sleep.
Heads up, new job just came in.
Let's hope it's fun this time.
He's fast. He came out of nowhere and vanished. Left
Left
countless fallen enemies in the blink of an eye.
Wow, unbelievable!
I'll tell you more about them some other day.
Miss, please tell us more about the mysterious Shadow Blade now.
When Nino gets back, I'll tell you more.
Strange. Is that all?
Rat. It's not over yet!
Come at me!
Just give up. No one leaves the eagle nest alive.
No! Too bad. I'm the exception.
What kind of monster are you?
Monster. Interesting. Listen up. This monster's name is Nino.
Hey, look! Nino's back! Oh, yippee!
Well, find the enemies from your memories?
Not this time, but I'm in no hurry.
The mysterious Shadow Blade never loses, right?
Of course.
He's fast. He came out of nowhere and vanished.
Invisibility.
Left countless fallen enemies in the blink of an eye.
Wow, unbelievable!
I'll tell you more about them some other day.
Miss, please tell us more about the mysterious Shadow Blade now.
When Nino gets back, I'll tell you more.
Strange. Is that all?
Rat. It's not over yet!
Come at me!
Just give up. No one leaves the egoist alive.
No! Too bad. I'm the exception.
What kind of monster are you?
Monster. Interesting. Listen up. This monster's name is Nino.
Hey, look! Nino's back! Oh, yippee!
Well, find the enemies from your memories?
Not this time, but I'm in no hurry.
The mysterious Shadow Blade never loses, right?
Of course.
Who's there?
So, this is my stage, Well then, let's dance.
Well, well, well. Looks like we got a bad kitty here, eh?
Get it done ASAP.
Done? Oh, I haven't even warmed up. Tired already? Let me send you to sleep.
Heads up, new job just came in.
Let's hope it's fun this time.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, everyone watching the live stream. Welcome to the finals of the Crystal of Atlan Super Glen Cup PvP Team Battle Tournament. I'll be your caster for tonight. My name is Woods, and we got the honor to have with us the one and only, the legendary, the ferocious beast of PvP, my man,
D1 Tony, what's up, guys?
So,
Yeah,
we are
so,
here
just
today
wanted
for
to-
the tournament, Tony.
yeah, we are definitely here for the tournament. Just wanted to go ahead and talk a little bit about what's going on today. The Super Glen Cup marks the very first Crystal of Atlan global scale tournament featuring both PvP and PvE, covering 4 major servers. Just wanted to welcome everybody to the event, and let's go ahead and kick off this tournament looking at our latest version updates and tournament format.
Yeah, I guess everyone is here anticipating to see their favorite players on action. And don't forget, of course, that we got the Digimon collaboration ongoing. This one ends on 17th of September, so there are only a few days left. So you guys make sure you don't miss out on all those juicy rewards. We are talking about 2 super pets, Gatomon and Tagumon. Both of those are crucial for your PvE progression. And of course, do not forget about the final battle. You can face Masindramon and obtain the Patamon Bubble through the Companionship Summons event. And finally, the ultimate combination of Garurumon and Metal Garurumon, which are super... and I would say that the visuals are actually great in my perspective, so make sure you guys jump in. You don't have enough time, and grab all those juicy rewards if you haven't already. And not only that, as we are getting a back-to-back W update at September 17, I know that my man Tony is anticipating so much for the new classes, as you're gonna be one of those, right?
I'm definitely, just to let everybody know, the new class Assassin, the pre-registration is open. I have already registered myself. There is 2 branches to this tree. There'll be a Spectre class, which personally I'm really excited for. I'll be playing. They will be dealing most of their damage with their Marred Heart passive. And for the Mirage, that's the other branch, they are focused more on Electro and Umbro damage, with their class mechanic being Momentum Blade. Consuming that Momentum Blade deals big burst damage. And for more information about that class, please check out the official Crystal of Atlan social media pages. And after the maintenance is over, you'll be able to experience it, just like me, on the live servers. Enjoy! Now, we're going to move into the tournament highlight rewards, see what's going on for this tournament, what are the big prizes for the tournament that we are currently witnessing.
Dear Adventures, Quest of Atlan Super Glen Cup S1 will officially kick off on August 2nd across 4 regions: Claudius, Ophelia, Polonus, and Meradia. The tournament is played into 2 tracks, a PvP team battle and a PvE race. Champions will be crowned during the online finals of September 13 to 14. The PvP team battle consists of 4 phases. Fort 5, August 7th to August 17th. Registered players will participate in the PvP solo ranked match. The squads will be ranked by their average matchmaking points. From Ophelia Group 1 and Ophelia Group 2, the top 50 squads from each will qualify. For other regions, the top 100 squads will advance. Promotion round. August 21 to August 27. Qualified squad players will participate in PvP team ranked matches. Squads will be ranked by their average matchmaking points. The top 8 squads from each region will advance to the next stage, while for Ophelia, Group 1 and Group 2 will each have their top 4 squads qualify. In elimination round August 30 to September 7, the qualified squads will be divided into 2 groups, competing in a round-robin BO3 points match within each group. Using the PvP team mode, the top 2 squads from each of these 2 groups will then advance to a BO5 elimination round, where they will cross-play. The winners of these 2 matches will qualify for the finals. Online finals. September 13th, the final 2 squads will compete in a BO7 match to determine the champion. VVE race qualifies August 7, 6 o'clock to August 19, 23:59. Regis here, he repeatedly participate in the in-game Queen Coronation and lead mode 8-player race within the time frame. Squads will be ranked by their best clear time. At top 100 squads from each region will advance to the next stage, promotion round, August 23 to August 29. Advanced squads can repeatedly participate in the in-game checkmate legendary mode 8 clear race within the time frame. The squads will be ranked by their best clear time, and the top 30 squads from each region will advance to the next stage in elimination round, September 3 to September 5. Advanced squads can repeatedly participate in the in-game Crooning Coronation legendary mode 8-bite race within the time frame. Squads will be ranked by their best clear time, and the top 3 squads from each region will advance to the next stage. Online finals, September 14. Finalist squads will participate in 2 rounds of races, the Crooning Correlation and Checkpoint. Their ranks will be decided by the sum of their clear times from both modes. The squad with the shortest total clear time wins the championship. These tournaments' rewards are supercharged with massive in-game resources, score tons of items, plus event-exclusive avatar frames, exclusive titles, exclusive Mordecais, and customized oral effects.
And speaking of rewards, we all got some juicy rewards just by participating in this event. I've done some videos actually about that. Everyone got something on this event. This was actually great, but 8 teams specifically will learn tournament exclusive titles, monikers and avatar frames. On top of that, the champion, runner-up, that's the second place, and third place teams will receive exclusive titles, specifically the Crimson Summit of Victory moniker. That's something to flex about in this game, as we know, everyone knows that the visuals of this game are actually insane. A customized aura, that's something that we don't know yet what that might do, and the Deluxe Champion physical bundle, of course, a lot of rewards for all those people to have visual inside the game, flexing to their friends, and of course, beside that, some gacha tickets for outfits and other things. So let's move on to today's schedule.
Yeah, so today we have our top 2 finalists for the first Glen Cup. Those finalists are Forever Top 2 versus Bob, both from Group A and the Polanis server. Forever Top 2 advanced to the finals by defeating UVYN 3-1, and Bob secured their place in the finals by defeating Miku Fan Club, also 3-1. Just as mentioned earlier in the video, it's a best of 7 format, which means the first team to secure 4 wins will claim the championship throne.
Right, so meanwhile, we have the final tier data for Crystal of Atlan in-game PvP Championship prediction event that's out as well. Let's see what's going on here. Oh my dear lord, 1,000 over 258 for Bob. I'll say that personally, I'm not afraid to say it, I voted for Team Bob to hype them mentally, because you know, mentality is something that is really important on situations like that. While you see that mostly everyone has voted for the other team, you need someone to tell you that go inside and show me your true self, don't be afraid of that. As my friend Tony as well is one of the most famous PvP players. As a matter of fact, he will compete as well later on the North America tournament, for those that don't know it. And here we can view the teams. Go ahead, Tony, and tell us a bit about the teams. What do you think about those players and about the preference on the classes?
So yeah, we have first and foremost, we have Forever Top 2. Their squad consists of a Scythe Guard, a Mistrix, a Blade Maiden, and a Magician. Now, I think that this lineup is really good. Mistrix specifically is really strong because they can really hold teams down with their bike. And moving on to Team Bob, we have a Zerger, which is what I play personally, a Gunner, and a Mage, an Elementalist. The Elementalist specifically can carry fights with their air game. They will probably be more defensive if I had to take a guess on their playstyle. And I guess that will be decided by, well, I guess the tempo of the game. But as a Zerker myself, I personally prefer to play it a little bit slower.
Alright.
Let's take a look at their historical stats.
Yeah, let's see the stats. So, look at Cypher, man. Is he a Scythe Guard? He actually is a Scythe Guard with 170k average damage per match. I mean, I feel it's unexpected for a Scythe Guard, not gonna lie. Also MVP on every match. What a player, I guess. Also max on perfect dodges per match. He feels that he is carrying literally this leaderboard over here. Following up by JPEG. JPEG plays a Gunner, which is more natural to have high damage as the range units and the main DPS from this team, with 150k. And follow up again by Dorian, plays something similar, range DPS with 140k average damage per match, which is again something normal to see on classes like that. Now, how about we move on to a viewer reward for a lucky viewer that's watching right now.
We have 4 viewer reward packs for this stream. This is for the finals. Make sure you guys log in, claim those rewards. Right before these finals start, we're going to kick it off with the first code here. It's EU PvP 1 fight. Go ahead and log in, claim those rewards before our first match begins. Now we're just going to give it a minute here, waiting for those teams to be ready. It looks like we're starting here. Go ahead.
Alright, it seems that all the players are already ready. And we're about to begin, finally, the first match of the Crystal of Atlan Super Glens Cup PvP team battle is about to begin. Everyone, stay tight, cause it's gonna be hell unleashed with all those players around. Now, we will wait a bit until the players are actually ready. This is the confirmation screen, so we can talk a little more about what should we expect from this match. We can see a Blade Maiden, a Gunner, and a Scythe Guard. I feel like this is actually a very strong team. They have so much range. They have also the heals from the Scythe Guard. Scythe Guard, my personal take, is one of the strongest characters within 3 versus 3 teams. And from the other side, we can see an Elementalist, a Gunner, and a Berserker. So let's dive in, man.
We're diving into our first match here. I believe that Team Forever Top 2 is probably going to be at an advantage here with the pacing, as they have Scythe Guard healing to go off of. Alright, we've got to have our first engage here. And we have a big damage first going on to JPEG. No pop yet. Going out. Mage is taking massive damage. We have our first potion from Mage.
Both JPEG trying to recover. Now Cypher also out of energy, but he's going inside, almost inside the tornado. He avoided the tornado. He used the super armor to avoid as well the SSA. He has to recover now, but Dorian's already inside, gathering the players. They're actually grouped right now like a Black Friday on the mall. They're trying to engage now. It's time for them to recover. Both of the teams are trying to recover and change their strategy.
Okay, we have Dorian throwing out the orb. The orb is basically free damage in 3v3s. They are taking a little bit of damage there. It looks like JPEG got caught again. That's a piece of damage on JPEG. Ooh. Big suck by AoA. Huge damage. Cypher getting caught. That's another pop from Cypher. Not sure if it was the first or second. They're going to be on cooldown for 15 seconds. JPEG gets caught here. He's got caught quite a few times. Looks like he's going to be pretty low. And caught again. Gets another reset on his damage. He is definitely in danger.
Look at JPEG HP. They focused him so much on this match. And this is the correct thing to do when... Yeah, he has the damage, so it's the right thing to do. Focus the DPS first. Now their AoE is trying hard to get close to JPEG. But JPEG, look, his bold moves, man. That's a full send, no hesitation.
So AoE is also getting a little low, but JPEG is still in pretty big danger here. The sideguard healing might not be enough here. We got the second orb coming out. He's taking some tick damage. He's very, very low. But manages to get caught. This might be it for JPEG, and JPEG is down.
Here goes the first one. Can we actually recover from this?
It looks like it's pretty grim, but never say never. AoE is also low, and Dorian can die in one more catch.
I had forgot how annoying that Blade Maiden can be with all those blades going around the map, keep you in place while she can go away and recover the energy, get the skills back. Oh, a double catch here from...
catch! This is massive. Oh, we got the L2 catching the sled here.
You're actually trying this. Everything is possible right now.
They are on time with the orb coming out here. The orb does not kill Select, and Select does go down, unfortunately. That is the L2. That would be the game 1 win for Team Bob.
What a match, man. What a match, man. Surprised. It was an intense match.
It was definitely an intense match. What a game that we had to go over there. I think they're going to have to play a little bit slower. They're going to have to play for their win con. And yeah, I believe that maybe the predictions were actually on the wrong end. We'll see, you know?
Well. I said earlier who I voted for, so I hope I helped a bit with boosting their morale. But actually, I want to mention here that, you know, on matches like that, even us as the casters, we are a bit nervous as it's something that goes live, and I assume that for some of them might be the first time. It's the first match as well. The stress is actually for sure there. I don't even know what it might happen right now on their voices on both ends. You know how it goes. It's like the first match. Stress everywhere. They are trying to figure it out, and maybe things change from the following match. I'm expecting that this final specifically will go up to the final match, so we'll see all the matches. Up to 7 matches. This is my prediction. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. We'll see about it. So do we have any...
The first match. Always, when I play the first match, I always play worse, so this could be one of those cases.
Yeah, especially in this game, this is also something that I've experienced. I'm not like some super guru on PvP. I was playing until Master Rank, then I slowed down a bit because it takes so much time. But every time I was trying to engage on PvP, the first like 5 matches were completely bad from my side, and I need to practice a bit those to get me straight on match number 6, number 7 until I find my momentum, I would say. So what do you think they will change now? Are they gonna keep the same lineup? Are they gonna change the strategy? I saw a lot of focus now on the gunner, on JPEG from both sides. Do you think, Tony, that they have to alternate a bit the strategy to protect the gunner? Is it possible? Is it viable with the classes they currently have?
I think that they're gonna have to slow it down a lot. I think it's definitely a strategy change. I think JPEG was pushing in a little bit too much. Getting those bikes, I know the bike is really strong, but we gotta have to play a little bit slower. Play with your team. I think this is gonna be a tempo change for sure.
Yeah. Well, something that I experienced through playing against JPEG in a lot of matches is that aggression is something that identifies him. He is very used to do moves like that, but I also know that those teams and those players have played a lot of matches between them. So both sides know what to expect from the opponent, and that makes it even harder. It comes down to who can adjust more against of what they already know.
Yeah, we'll see how things go into game 2. And we're gonna go ahead and jump into the highlights from the last game. Let's take a look at what happened last game. And let's take a look at the MVP stats. So Dorian for Team Bob is the MVP, doing massive damage. We know that Gunner specifically gets a lot of free damage out with their orb, so that is to be expected. But also, AOA put off an amazing performance with 168k damage. A lot of perfect dodges from that team as well, with, of course, Mage, 17 perfect dodges. Really, really well played. It looks like we're going to go ahead and get a pretty sizable pace change. JPEG only able to get off 80k damage that game. Not too many perfect dodges. That's probably a result of being caught so many times back to back. I think we're definitely going to need to see JPEG get a little bit of peel from his teammates here in the next game.
Yeah, definitely. What I've noticed as well is the fact that there is an elementalist in this match. And by having an elementalist, you always have the element of surprise as of his flash range moves. So they will definitely take advantage of that as much as they can. The other team, from the other hand, has as well a range unit. Personally, I don't know how stronger that might be, as I feel Elementalist is a bit flashier rather than the Maiden. Anyway, I don't feel we're gonna have many adjustments on the second match, as it was only the first match and maybe it was... everyone was out of performance as it was the first match, and now they want to give one more try. And let's see what's gonna happen on the next one. We also have a viewer reward to give for Final Fight 2. So make sure Final Fight 2. Congratulations for the rewards. Make sure to join in game and claim your juicy rewards. No one knows what those might be. It's a surprise reward for you watching the live show. And as we speak, moving on to the next match, Forever Top 2 versus Bob, match 2.
Let's see if we can see a pace change here by Forever Top 2. I do think definitely you have to play around their Mistrix a little more. Bike is a huge win con.
Does Mistrix has more range than Elementalist? I don't think so, right?
With Bike specifically, I do believe so, but outside of that, I don't think they're going to be able to outrange them out into the normal game. Okay, starting this game out here, we're just going to play the neutral game for a second here. Dorian shooting the air here, unfortunately didn't catch anybody, and gets off his orb. This is going to do some big damage for free, essentially no commitment at all. Looks like they are slowing it down after all. You got Mistrix Bike going out and does connect with Dorian after the dodge. Unfortunately, he didn't get away.
Look at Cypher's HP. They got demolished somehow.
Did. Oh, he is getting completely destroyed. He might have broke there. I think he got... That's 60% of his HP gone. I think he used a pot.
Look at the guts. Look at the guts. Amazing guts.
Cypher is in some big trouble here. Gets caught again. That might have to be another potion for him.
Yeah, Select has moved on the protection spot, I see. Not engaging so much, but always there to counter engage every time they engage JPEG. So this is a perfect strategy, a perfect execution of a strategy by them. And we haven't engaged now. Everyone is almost no energy though, so they have to go back and recover some energy. Cypher, it's gonna be the one, okay? He's safe, mate's almost full energy.
JPEG does get caught. Unfortunately, all twos are out. Get another potion from JPEG, gets recaught, unfortunately, but we have the side guard, Soul Link. Mistrix ult 2 comes out.
AoE got
That's
caught.
AoE.
Momentum just did a wide, didn't see that coming.
Unfortunately, didn't catch anybody with AoE, does not catch the ult 2. It is a really hard hitbox to catch there. And they get a double catch here. This is big damage on JPEG and Select. AoE is also getting low on their end as well. Team Bob might have to slow it down a little bit, but it looks like they do still have the lead. And we have Mr. Spike coming out, missing. Catches Dorian again. Dorian is capped out. Mage is getting low. This could be really bad for Team Bob. Road top 2 might have an in here.
Bob is keeping the momentum. Bob is keeping the momentum in aggression, always in aggression.
AoE is in death state. It looks like he is in Zerker passive right now. Dorian is currently caught in a loop from the Scythe Guard. JPEG will have win con with his bike here. AoE is down, unfortunately. It looks like this could be a 1-1 situation.
Well, I guess this is what happens when synergy actually means something in this game.
Mage goes down as well. Looks like Dorian is the last alive on his team. Gets blasted.
Whoa.
Team ultimate.
He got
there.
blasted, man.
That's
a clean wipe. Someone call the janitor.
JPEG really put a showing out that game. Wow. What a pace change.
Wasn't expecting that. But I said it earlier, I'm gonna say it again. When synergy comes in place and when strategies are come together, we have results always. They made the match, they moved the match from one side to another. They brought the match to their field, and somewhat Team Bob on this match got a little lost, I would say. They lost their momentum. A lot of aggression was maybe the bad move from them, as Forever Top 2 was always there to respond with counter initiations against them. So,
I agree. Much better use of the bike there in that game. I imagine that in that game, JPEG was performing very well. I would be surprised to see the stats for this next game. And let's go ahead and jump into the highlights. Oh, not yet. We're just going to go ahead and talk a little bit more about the strategy that they went with that game. I believe that that pace shift was really big for that team. They were able to pull it back a little bit, play the match in their pace instead of playing Dorian's game. Dorian's game essentially was they're looking to win con around the orb. Orb is massive damage over time, but they really play to their win con. All right, we're gonna go ahead and ready to jump into the highlights. Let's go ahead and see what happened last game.
Yeah, we
And just as I expected, JPEG with the MVP for that match did an amazing job, almost 170k damage, 13 perfect dodges, was able to get a lot of free catches there. Looks like Dorian was slowed down that game as well as AOA, but Mage still put on a great performance with 12 perfect dodges. Unfortunately, just wasn't enough to get them the win.
Yeah, I can also see AOA dropped a bit on damage, and probably they didn't give him enough space to move and target JPEG, as the Blade Maiden was always there to counter the initiations of the Berserker. So, with that said, I think this might be a difficult strategy to counter playing with a Berserker. I'm not against the class on 3 vs 3, but sometimes I feel that the initiations on 3 vs 3 are not that flashy from Berserker side, and by playing defensively against a team like that might work pretty well at the end of the line. Well, you know better.
Yeah, they really do need to play around Mystic Spike if they want to succeed here. I know that Dorian got caught not once but multiple times by that bike, even after trying to perfect dodge it. Unfortunately, didn't get the perfect dodges out, and that was a big contributing factor of that game's result.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that was the second match. We are right now 1-1. Team Bob versus Forever Top 2. All of the players have performed extraordinary on those 2 matches, and now we are moving on to the match number 3, Forever Top 2 versus Team Bob. Cypher, JPEG, Siegt, Mage, Dorian, and AOE will fight till death in this bloody arena for the 3rd match.
I'm excited to see how Team Bob is going to adapt here. I think that Forever Top 2 did definitely change their playstyle. Let's see if Team Bob can respond.
Yeah, I'm definitely waiting to see that on this match. Right, and we are in, ladies and gents. Match 3 begins. Cypher is already inside, going in ballsy.
Bike did not hit anybody. Looks like that bike didn't hit anybody at all there, unfortunately. That's a big cooldown.
Yeah, they have to take the advantage, the opportunity as an advantage right now. The AOE is inside already. And Mage with an insane... Whoa. Look at the damage.
We are countering here. Oh no. Looks like he got hit pretty hard there. He's at half. He's gonna have to use 1 potion here.
Like Duke Super Saiyan fighting with lasers on top of their faces.
Cypher is caught in the corner here. Okay, we're gonna probably reset to neutral here. JPEG is going back in, gets caught unfortunately on the engage, but uses his break.
Perfect.
He gets caught again. AOE is caught by the Scythe Guard. Gets the damage cap there. No recatch for him. I can see Dorian in the corner with getting hit by the bike currently. Looks like JPEG was able to catch 2 people there.
They're trying to
Cypher's under half.
Mage has to go away from there.
Dorian just uses, I believe that was his 2nd potion.
He's out of energy now. He's in big trouble.
Alt 2s are out. That was an Alt 2 Mistrix ult. We got a trade there. Mage uses ult as well. Another ult coming out by Dorian. Very good. Oh, but he gets caught, unfortunately. He's going to get taking the damage cap here. AOE gets caught in the Crossfire. Oh, Mage is also getting low, but that might be his last potion as well. I think Forever Top 2 has the advantage in this game so far. JPEG, unfortunately, he gets the bike out and hits 2 people. This is huge. Mage is already going down. Mage is down for this match already. Dorian is fully healthy. He might have to change up his pacing a little bit.
Yeah, that will be landed harder than my Monday morning, Tony.
AOE is getting caught. He's almost at death state here.
Look at his HP.
Yeah, it's so low. He's waiting, trying not to get past it to proc. Looks like he didn't proc yet. Oh, his passive is procced, unfortunately. I think their only weak link here is Cypher, but I don't think Dorian can do it on his own.
Definitely, they have turned the tides entirely on this match for once more. Well, the Maiden is full HP, full HP.
Full HP there. And it looks like that's going to be game 3.
Game 3.
What a pace shift. I really think that Team Forever Top 2 has adapted. And they are consistently performing very well. What
True.
game 3.
I think they're not just playing the game, they're actually rewriting the playbook on those last 2 matches. I've seen way higher level of synergy within them. Always the Blade Maiden is trying to be close to the Gunner. The Gunner does quite the same as Dorian. Abandoned it entirely, the guy that had caught on its combo and returned immediately to help their mates. This is actually one of my favorite strategies to employ when I play also 3v3. I always tell to my team, don't focus so much on doing damage, focus on countering the opponent when we have someone being controlled by a stun, by tornadoes on the air or something like that. I feel like it's always helpful because it's unexpected as well from the enemy team. What do you think? We also have the highlights ready.
Yes, the highlights are ready. We're going to go ahead and jump into them in a second here. And yeah, I do think it's going to be a pace change. That was our 3rd game, so we're going to go ahead and jump into the highlights and take a short break for our halftime. And we'll see you guys back here after. Let's take a look at the highlights. And just like last game, JPEG is the MVP of that game. Gets a lot of good bikes off there. 14 perfect dodges, so really working the footwork through Team Bob that game. What a showing. Cypher did also very well, and of course, Select is keeping the distance. Was very healthy that game, didn't take too much damage. Looks like Mage had a tough time that game with only 3 perfect dodges, 80k damage. Probably got caught on repeat there, and Dorian just damage was not enough, unfortunately, to keep the game going in their favor.
Definitely. I couldn't stay away from checking the perfect dodges from both teams. Everyone had, beside one player, everyone had above 10 perfect dodges, which is kinda insane. But on that level, it might be normal as well. But 14, 15, 16 perfect dodges, and even that happened, I felt that the match ended pretty fast. So they know what they're doing when they actually engage and when someone is caught. They know exactly which skills to use. They're trying always to catch to stack them as many players on top of each other to make the most out of the rotation and their damage.
Okay, looks like we're gonna go ahead and cut to a quick 10-minute halftime break. We will see you guys again in 10 minutes.
Who's there?
So, this is my stage, hmm? Well then, let's dance.
Yeah. Over there.
here, eh?
Get it done ASAP.
Done? Oh, I haven't even warmed up. Tired already? Let me send you to sleep.
Heads up, new job just came in.
Let's hope it's fun this time.
He's fast. He came out of nowhere and vanished.
An invisibility
Left countless fallen enemies in the blink of an eye.
Wow, unbelievable!
I'll tell you more about them some other day.
Miss, please tell us more about the mysterious Shadow Blade now.
When Nino gets back, I'll tell you more.
Strange. Is that all?
Rat. It's not over yet!
Come at me!
Just give up. No one leaves the egoist alone.
No! Too bad. I'm an exception.
What kind of monster are you?
Monster. Interesting. Listen up. This monster's name is Nino.
Hey, look! Nino's back! Oh, yippee!
Well, find the enemies from your memories?
Not this time, but I'm in no hurry.
The mysterious Shadow Blade never loses, right?
Of course.
Welcome back, adventurers tuning into the stream. This is the Crystal of Atlan Super Glen Cup Team Battle Tournament. Today it's the PvP day, best of 7. We are currently at... We are going to head on match 4. The current score from the two teams is 2-1 in favor of Forever Top 2. Even us, Forever Top 2, maybe they're gonna be first in this case. We had a blast on the first 3 matches. Actually, the last two matches were mostly outperforming Team Bob, but I have faith on Team Bob. They are really good players, and I'm pretty sure they will figure it out, right, Tony?
Yeah, I definitely think they will probably get their heads on for these last games here, the last half of the tournament. They can do it if they try, but they will need to pace differently than they are currently.
Yeah, exactly. And speaking of trying, we also have the collaboration ongoing from Digimon from August 21st until September 17. Only a few days left. As a matter of fact, 4 days left to claim as much rewards as possible. Do not forget, we got Agumon, we got Gatomon. Those are S-tier pets, amazing pets. They will help dramatically actually your progression, even if you are free to play or not. As well, we have the final battle. You face Macindramon, super dinosaur boss, and you can obtain the Patamon bubble through an event going on there, the championship summons event. And finally, do not forget about my favorite part of this collaboration, which is actually, as the collaboration not yet over, Garurumon and Metal Garurumon, those amazing pets. And speaking of new updates, we got the Assassin coming at 17 back to back. My Tony's favorite class.
Yeah, pre-registration is now open, guys. I have already pre-registered myself. Those milestones have been hit, so make sure you claim those rewards as well. The Spectre is one of the class branches that I will personally be playing, but the other one is Mirage. Make sure you guys check out the official social media platforms to see more about these classes that are coming.
Alright. Now we are about to start, the second half actually is about to start. The third round of viewer gift codes is supposed to hit. We got a new gift code for Top Team 3 PvP, so this is a coupon code for you guys. So go in-game right now and claim the juicy rewards. We already had two codes, if I'm not mistaken, already. Yeah, with 2 coupon codes earlier before on the previous matches, so make sure you don't lose out on them as well. Make sure you log in the game and claim those rewards. Now we are in the preparation for Game 4. Yet again, the score is 2-1 in favor of Team Forever Top 2.
I think we're gonna need to see a pacing change here. Looks like Team Bob is on the cusp here. They're on the back foot. I think they can once they're ready here. We can see how they open, but definitely need to pace themselves differently. Use AoA's strengths as a berserker, taking those side fights while Mage covers him. That will be their win con. All right, jumping right into the Game 4.
Here goes Cypher. Oh, every match Cypher is going exactly in the same direction. It's like I'm seeing.
They put themselves in a V formation. Yep.
Yeah. Seems they are so organized. Look at Mage trying to recover.
Like gets caught, but he uses his break and gets Dorian. Dorian went to the protection there, did not break. Mage uses his break and also
tornado.
Did not connect. Mage is gonna try and get away here, get his energy back.
Who's there caught it? It was AoE. It was getting blasted from every side.
Luckily, Berserker has a little bit more HP for than the rest of the team here, so his HP is a resource to be used. Cypher does get caught here, unfortunately. Mage gets caught in mid-air while I'm trying to cast Meteor. Unfortunately, doesn't get it off. And AoE also gets hit in the crossfire. Okay, it looks like he's gonna be caught again, but we have the bite coming out to heal from Dorian. Gets hit there. I think that is the second pot from Select as well. AoE is getting caught here. Alt 2 comes out, does connect.
Did you notice they changed entirely the pace? And the focus. Now the focus target seems to be Select, as that player was protecting in a way the Mistrix.
Oh,
So
gets a
right,
too, yeah.
oh yeah, both of them are
Big damage.
caught.
That's huge damage.
Where was the follow-up though? And we look at all those lasers in the map. It's so chaotic and ooh.
Lect is very low. This is definitely going to be his last potion there. Dorian does get caught, but they are in trouble.
That play was huge though. And they are caught now. They are stuck. Rolled like Susses, my man. But not enough energy for Team Forever to follow up on that. And we have now Dorian with executing
Jpeg
and
is almost dead here, but he does use his potion. He kept it a little bit too long there. Bike does not connect, unfortunately. Cypher going for... Oh, Cypher is out of energy. He's in trouble here. It looks like he's going to get hit. Cypher is going down. He is dead. It is a 2v1. JPEG and Select are going to have to make a miracle happen here. JPEG gets caught, and he is also down. Select is the last one. I guess he did have an extra potion, but it does not matter. It looks like he's getting caught. Uses his ult too. Trying to buy himself some time.
It won't be enough.
It won't be enough. It looks like he's getting caught again.
And
He gets
now
caught,
it
and they're
does.
just waiting to get the confirm. He is going down.
Full
Wow.
wipe from Team Bob. What a
Good
comeback.
adapting. Yeah, good adapting from
That's
them.
not a comeback, man. That's a resurrection from Team Bob coming on top. And getting the score to 2-2. We have already 4 matches, so right now we're gonna move on match 5. That means, what that means, Tony, if my math, because my math are bad, we have for sure 2 more matches. If
We
I'm
do
not
have for
mistaken,
sure
right? Yeah, we have for
2
sure
more
2 more
matches.
matches. I told you.
You
I
had
told you.
predicted
This,
7 games.
I told you. This series will be 7 games. I know that all of those players are experienced. I so much loved when they adapted their strategy. This was very smart to switch the focus from the Mistrix to the Blade Maiden, as the Blade Maiden was kinda protecting Mistrix to do the damage and go back always back on protection to recover the energy. So it was something fresh that came out, and it seems it worked. What do you have to say about that? I mean, AoE, maybe it's someone that we haven't yet put so much attention on him, but he's working on the shadows. He's working on his targets, and he's doing an absolutely amazing job on that. What do you have to say about him, since you are one of the best berserkers out there? You feel like he is not getting so much attention, and if he doesn't get so much attention, he actually working in the shadows.
Yeah, definitely he's playing his win con, doing a really good job healing for his team, and we are going to dive into the highlights in a minute here, but just before we do, talking about just the way that they were able to adapt, pace their game. They played their game that game for sure, and I think it really worked in their favor. We might see a Game 7 after all. I do think that they're playing their win con. Both teams have now adapted in respect of each other, so I am curious to see what's going to happen next.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I also believe that we're gonna have now an entirely different match. Both teams are gonna change entirely their strategies, so the other team doesn't expect what might happen on that. Can I give you a prediction, and you can give me your prediction before we jump into the... Actually, maybe we don't have enough time and the highlight is about to hit. Feel free to drop the highlight if it's ready. Meanwhile, I have to say that I feel like now they're gonna get back JPEG on the microscope. Yeah, because the Mistrix is...
And just like we said, that game, Mage was the MVP, beating out Dorian by a little bit, but both performed very well. AOA was really getting opportunities for his team to do massive damage. Didn't get too many perfect dodges himself, but it looks like he didn't need to. They had the control of the pacing the entire time. Fleck got pretty focused there, wasn't able to get off his damage. As you can see, he only had 90k, got 7 perfect dodges, was on the back foot quite a bit, and JPEG did get some bikes off, do some big damage, got off a few ult 2s, but unfortunately it just wasn't enough. I think, just from my perspective here, I think that they're going to need to play around their teams a little bit more. I don't know if I saw Cypher helping get them out of trouble there, but I think they need to really play off of each other. I think they have it down. They had it in the first 2 games. They just need to get the other 2 wins, and they can take this tournament home.
Yeah, something else I've noticed is the amount of dodges in this match in comparison with the previous ones. For instance, we can see now 4 dodges, 4 perfect dodges, 5. In the previous match, we had like 15, 16. Why do you think this might change over the course of matches? Because I feel the pace so far goes above 10 dodges. This is something that I was paying attention out of curiosity entirely. And I see now that on this match it was sloppy. Every skill was landing on something. Who got destroyed first? I think it was Select, right? The Maiden. The Maiden was the first target.
For sure there. And it was an energy camp situation. He ran out of energy, and he got caught back-to-back a couple times. You saw it took 60% of his HP, needed to use a potion. Now, he did get out, but once he was playing on the back foot, his team had to push forward, and then they got caught. And he was in an HP position where he could help out his team. So they really need to help each other out when they get caught. They need to try and get themselves out of those bad situations. If there is one player being energy camped, they need to try and get those person back to safety, back to neutral, reset the situation.
Yeah, exactly. The question is, can you really afford mistakes on that kind of PvP level? And the question is pretty straightforward, no. Because you're playing against pro players and every mistake always will be punishable. From my perspective,
looks like we're having a quick pause here for 5 minutes, just while things are going on in the background, but we can continue to talk about what's going on here. So it's a 2-2 situation.
Yeah.
Am I correct? That was 2-2, right?
How about we give it to the chat? Since we have a technical error and they're trying to iron it out, how about we give the predictions to the chat right now? What the chat might think, who might win. So, guys, you're watching the live. Give us some love in the chat. I am seeing the chat so far and it's not ideal. Drop us some love. Drop us some predictions. Who do you think is gonna win?
Who's there?
So, this is my stage, Well then, let's dance.
Over there! Well. Looks like we got a bad kitty here, eh?
Get it done ASAP.
Done? Oh, I haven't even warmed up. He sent you to sleep.
Heads up, new job just came in.
Let's hope it's fun this time.
He's fast. He came out of nowhere and vanished.
An invisibility
Left countless fallen enemies in the blink of an eye.
Wow, unbelievable!
I'll tell you more about them some other day.
Miss, please tell us more about the mysterious Shadow Blade now.
When Nino gets back, I'll tell you more.
Strange. Is that all?
Rat. It's not over yet!
Come at me!
Just give up. No one leaves the egoist alive.
No! Too bad. I'm the exception.
What kind of monster are you?
Monster. Interesting. Listen up. This monster's name is Nino.
Hey, look! Nino's back! Oh, yippee!
Well, find the enemies from your memories?
Not this time. But I'm in no hurry.
The mysterious Shadow Blade never loses, right?
Of course.
He's fast. He came out of nowhere and vanished. Left
Left
countless fallen enemies in the blink of an eye.
Wow, unbelievable!
I'll tell you more about them some other day.
Miss, please tell us more about the mysterious Shadow Blade now.
When Nino gets back, I'll tell you more.
Strange. Is that all?
Rat. It's not over yet!
Come at me!
Just give up. No one leaves the eagle nest alone.
No! Too bad. I'm an exception.
What kind of monster are you?
Monster. Interesting. Listen up. This monster's name is Nino.
Hey, look! Nino's back! Oh, yippee!
Well, find the enemies from your memories?
Not this time, but I'm in no hurry.
The mysterious Shadow Blade never loses, right?
Of course.
Who's there?
So, this is my stage, hmm? Well then, let's dance.
Over there! Well, well, well. Looks like we got a bad kitty here, eh?
Get it done ASAP.
Done? Oh, I haven't even warmed up. Tired already? Let me send you to sleep.
Heads up, new job just came in.
Let's Let's hope it's fun this time.
He's fast. He came out of nowhere and vanished. Left
Left
countless fallen enemies in the blink of an eye.
Wow, unbelievable!
I'll tell you more about them some other day.
Miss, please tell us more about the mysterious Shadow Blade now.
When Nino gets back, I'll tell you more.
Strange. Is that all?
Rat. It's not over yet!
Come at me!
Just give up. No one leaves the Eagle Nest alive.
No! Too bad. I'm an exception.
What kind of monster are you?
Monster. Interesting. Listen up. This monster's name is Nino.
Hey, look! Nino's back! Oh, yippee!
Well, find the enemies from your memories?
Not this time, but I'm in no hurry.
The mysterious Shadow Blade never loses, right?
Of course.
And we are officially back to those that right now watching the stream, to those that jumped late on the stream. We had a technical issue. Tony, are you here? Are you with me?
Yep.
Because we had a
I'm
long
still
break.
here.
Can you explain what happened?
Yeah, so unfortunately, Dorian got out of the spawn early. Actually, he left the waiting area and was able to get off an orb before the other team can get a chance to react. Because of this, both teams have agreed to remake the 4th game. So the score is back again. Forever Top 2 is 2 wins, and Bob is 1. 1 win. So yeah, we're on game 4 again.
Back to square one. So we have to repeat the 4th match.
Yeah, we're repeating the 4th match. It's okay, because they did it just now. They can do it again. I know they can do it again. They'll just need to continue the same pace they did last time, this time again. So, jumping into the 4th game again, just for clarification, it's the 4th game. Score is 2-1, and let's see if they can tie it up.
Yeah, the score is 2-1 in favor of Forever Top 2. We are here back on the finals for whoever tuning in. We are about to begin match number 4. And Cypher already on position. Going to the right. While the other 2 players playing alongside with each other for self-protection. And give all the free space to Cypher to do the job.
Or going out, didn't do too much damage this time around. Bike is unfortunately not going to hit, gets stuck on a pillar. That is really unfortunate. Anyway, just gets hit by a little bit there. And we're resetting to neutral. Looks like Cypher did get hit pretty hard.
Yeah, maybe it was not the correct decision to let him alone all this time, but the team Bob find the absolutely great opportunity to punish entirely his position. And now we are back in with Cypher. Insane cuts on Mage. Mage using the potion.
Cypher is getting hit again. He looks like he needs to slow it down. He's definitely in danger. That's another pot from Cypher.
Look at the damage this Elementalist is doing, man.
Another potion by Mage.
Yeah.
Like he has one potion left. Ooh, Mage gets caught again. This is going to take him to cap. Not quite. Yes, it is. Mage is pretty low as well.
Double cuts from the bike as well at the back line.
That was ult 2 from Dorian. Unfortunately, oh, they get caught in a double ult. That's going to be some big damage on that team there. Mage is pretty low. I think he is in trouble.
Definitely. Nice cuts. Look at the map, man. That ultimate is hitting the entire map almost from Misrix.
Dorian just gets caught here. I think Dorian's pretty healthy here. AOA looks like he's really low.
No follow-up though.
I don't know if AOA has a pod. Team Forever Top 2 is pretty healthy here. Looks like they are going to be the ones to throw this game if they're throwing at all. It's their game to throw. AOA gets caught. He uses his last pot. Looks like he did have one back in his back pocket there. And he gets caught. He's in death state. Unfortunately, Team Bob is going to be down a player unless AOA can make a last-minute play here to get a catch. Mage is also going down. Mage is dead. Oh no, that's not good for them at all. Dorian is really healthy. I think he needs to play a little bit further up.
And now it's time
3v1 now.
For the outplay of his career. Can he actually do it? Can he actually play 1 versus 3 against them?
He got that alpha.
That flamethrower won't save you.
Here. Yeah, he is getting caught here. It's really hard to play 3v1 in this game.
It's almost impossible.
Yeah, he gets caught again. Unfortunately, it looks like he is down to his last wire here. And he does have an extra pot in his back pocket, but it's not enough to save him.
Yeah, it seems like they are playing with their food.
Unfortunately, Team Bob did not get that game. GG's, that looks like it was going well at first, but unfortunately, they couldn't close it out.
Yeah, man, we are back with Forever Top 2 taking the lead this time from that match. Now the score is 3 versus 1. Forever Top 2 versus Team Bob. They're ahead with 2 matches. So if the next match it's going to be a win from Forever Top 2, this is going to be the end of the tournament. So I can't imagine how stressful that might be for Team Bob as they won the previous match. How that would make you feel, Tony? Winning?
This is probably the most stressed I would be. Being on my game tournament-ending match. You cannot lose the next one or it's all over. Forever Top 2, it looks like they can't get overconfident either because, again, we have seen reverse sweeps in the past. So, they gotta keep it locked in. The score is currently 3-1. And, we can just go ahead and jump into the highlights when we're ready here. I think we can go ahead and take a look at what happened that game.
Yeah, they ruined my prediction, but nothing is over yet. I have faith on those players that will turn the tides, and we are about to see a match 5, a match 6, and maybe a match 7. This is my original prediction. I'm gonna stick to that, as that was a bad error, I would say, from T-Bob in this match. They definitely can make it and turn the tides. They already proved that on the previous matches. So, are the highlights ready? To move on to the highlights and see what happened in this match.
Team Bob looks like they are gonna be really fighting for their tournament career here. They cannot afford to lose another game, but I think if they change up their pacing, Dorian had a lot of health that game. If Dorian maybe plays a little more aggressive with his health bar, maybe he can help his team out where they were unable to capitalize.
Yeah. I'm surprised I haven't experienced Mistrix before on 3 vs 3, and I pretty much like it. Also the playstyle from GPX side, he always, go in, dropping some skills from with his range capability, goes back off. And that moment, every time that he's trying to do that, the Elementalist is actually sneaking around to find the opportunity to drop his meteors from behind the pylons and get him down instead. I've seen this going back and forth 2 matches now, and usually what it's happening is that one of those 2 succeeds, and we have an successful engagement from the team that actually hit the mark, and that's pretty much surprising for people that, like it happened with Cypher in the previous match. He got caught off guard from the Elementalist, as it has the sneakiest range attacks, like the meteor can surprise you most of the cases.
And for the post-game stats, again, we have JPEG being a consistent MVP for this tournament, doing the most damage on his team. Those bikes really do make a big impact. Skled does pretty high damage this game, was able to turn the tide. 7 perfect dodges as well, and Cypher always providing healing for his teammate. Unfortunately, healing stat's not here, but it is very impactful. That Team Bob does have a pretty good stat spread. Dorian, again, with the SMVP, he does a lot of damage for his team, just thinks he needs to use his health bar a little bit more aggressively to buy his teammates some time, but He does have 9 perfect dodges, which is quite a bit. AOA unable to get as many perfect dodges off, unfortunately, only with 1, but does get a sizable amount of damage off for a Zerker. And of course, Mage, who did have a little bit of an unfortunate game there, performing less than up to par for his team with 3 perfect dodges and only 111k damage dealt.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised with the amount of perfect dodges AoE has on this match, as Berserker has this unique passive that needs to trigger by using a perfect dodge, so I guess he should be the one with the highest amount rather than the lowest. And that happens, it's fine. Getting a bad match doesn't necessarily mean anything, but on the finals, sadly it means. Because right now, his team is behind in 2 matches. They need to win 4 matches in a row to actually claim the title, and being in that minor position can be stressful enough for you to underperform. And we both know, Tony, that Berserker is specifically a mentality performance character, I would say, as you need to be mindful on your decisions and where are you going to engage, where are you going to use your skills, as also your cooldowns are not such satisfying.
Yeah, and because of the nature of the tournament where it's currently at, Bob being on their tournament life essentially, this is their last stock. If they lose this next game, that could be it. So we're going to need to see some assistance going towards Dorian. He is getting a lot of damage off, but I think his teammates will need to play a little bit safer, or Dorian will need to play a little more aggressive to help get them out of those bad situations. It could go either way, but it looks like Forever Top 2 has adapted pretty well to this game plan.
Yeah. Probably they are discussing right now about making changes. Because from what I know, is it possible to change your roster? Like put in your 4th replacement as a replacement? Is it viable?
Just remind me again, who is their 4th replacement on that team? I cannot remember.
For Forever Top 2, we have K-Point, which is a magician. Who is a magician, sorry. And as a matter of fact, one of the strongest magicians you might ever play against. A lot of uniqueness within his playstyle, in a way that you don't know what to expect from him. Even if the class is kinda predictable in 1 vs 1. So I don't know if from their side it's kinda worth to do the replacement. From the other side, I have also the issue to remember who might be the 4th replacement, but maybe they are discussing about that right now to give it a shot with another player and try to bring their rotation to a more suited against their opponents. But in that scenario, who do you think would be the character that you would replace? From my perspective, I would replace the Berserker maybe. To give more range potential to the team, as they are so annoying with that Elementalist.
Definitely, I agree with you 100% there. I think that although AOA is playing a really clean game, I think the team needs to bring it together a little more. I would definitely, in the current way they're playing, maybe switch it out for a Mistrix. I know they don't have one. I actually don't know if they have a sub on that team. I think there are just 3 people on that team specifically. But if they're continuing to play the way they do, I do think a Mistrix would be a better, even a Cloud Strider would be pretty good for that team composition the way they're playing it. So if they do not make a swap, they will need to make a playstyle adjustment. They will need to play it a little bit slower. AOA probably doesn't want to go for catches himself. He probably wants to allow his team to get catches for him and then capitalize on those catches. So we have seen both teams adapting, but it looks like Forever Top 2 has adapted a little bit better in these last couple games.
Right, when with match number 5, right on the corner, let's do a small recap, a small wrap-up of what's going on right here. We are going to dive actually on the 5th match as the teams are ready. Can you spot the replacement? No. Same exact
No
classes,
replacements.
so they have faith on their team. They just have to figure it out how to work it out. As you said, I would agree on 100% with you. They have to slow down as much as possible. But Cypher, this is why this tryhard is so annoying. Because Cypher always going from the right side, playing this solo path, this solo warrior path, and being annoying as he can be or she can be. Right, and we have the beginning of the match with the Elementals trying to take...
Dorian breaks early there. Gets caught again. This could be bad. Dorian got hit pretty hard there. Misses his flamethrower, and he gets caught again. He is low. He used 1 potion there. He's 2 potions left, and he is still pretty hit. Prep Top 2 is capitalizing on their advantage here. Looks like Dorian is going to be the weak link this time.
They're pushing them in the corners. And when they are pushing them in the corners, they have all the space of the world to do plays. As
Dorian
it
gets caught
happens now,
again. He gets caught a 3rd time. He's using his 2nd potion. He is really low. He is going to get taken to cap again. He has 1 potion left. We're going to have to see some pacing shift here. Anyway, also caught. Looks like he's getting hit.
I think they are so stressed.
They are definitely playing on the back foot here. Looks like Away gets out. He didn't take any damage there. Cypher getting hit pretty hard. Looks like he might be a weak link for their team as well.
Now they have a chance.
On them.
And the double cast.
Ulti coming out. Nice.
Oh, that hurt it.
Cypher gets hit again there. Looks like they're going to try and mirror Dorian's HP with Cypher's here. Mage gets hit pretty hard here.
Look at the beams from both Mistrix and Select. Throwing their lasers on their opponent's faces.
Looks like he's also pretty low. This could go either way. Cypher's not healing up. That implies that he doesn't have that many potions left.
It's a good thing. Can they actually turn the tides now? This is the last opportunity for Team Bob. They actually have to win that, so we can move on to the next match. Otherwise, it's the end.
Anyway, he does get caught here, unfortunately. Looks like he might be put into death state here. He's very close. He's not in death state yet, but he is a sliver of HP left. Mage is also really low. Looks like Team Bob is behind. Does catch Cypher in the Elementalist ult 2. Oh, no, that was Select. It actually. AoE
and AoE Bob. Good Bob. He's gonna die.
He is definitely gonna die. Let's see if he can get any damage off before he goes down. Looks like he's going down for the count in a few seconds here. I believe AoE is down now. Unfortunately, Mage is going to be the next target here.
Dorian's trying to keep the pace, but yeah.
Oh, Mage is down. Mage gets bursted, and Dorian is also just getting blown up. That's gonna be tournament here, I think. That's it.
Definitely, that's gonna be tournament over here.
Dorian
and
does drop.
GG's.
Forever Top 2 takes the 4th win, which gives them the 4th win they need for the tournament. It looks like our champions for the day for this tournament is Forever Top 2. Congratulations, guys. Well played by both teams. Really well played by both teams. Amazing, amazing play. Let's give a big round of applause to both teams participating and for all of the viewers who were cheering as well. It is a big honor, of course, to win this very first tournament from Crystal Atlan. And we'll go ahead and move on. Yeah.
A big congratulations from me as well to the champion team, Forever Top 2, Cypher. I could congratulate as well K-Point, even if he was sitting on the bench. Doesn't really matter. JPEG, who did I miss over here? I missed... who did I miss? I missed JPEG, Cypher, K-Point, and Select. The Maiden, of course.
Yes.
Personally, I would give the Maiden the MVP, even if didn't got a real MVP. The playstyle of the Maiden, for me, it was like such good moves. Always there to protect their mates. Always there to do damage and keep the opponents on CC almost all the time. Big congratulations to Team Forever 2 for being the champions for the Glens Cup PvP tournament as well. Shout out to the boys from Team Bob. Did an amazing job as well, keeping the pace as much as they could. And we got the final viewer coupon code coming out. And this is a GigaChat reward, guys. It's not like the previous coupon codes. This one is the best out of all. So make sure you don't lose this reward. Go now in game and claim the coupon code. We don't know what it might be there. You can tell us, but we know that it's more important from the previous ones.
Yes, I will be logging in myself as well and also claiming those rewards.
I think you can't get those rewards because they are strict for Europe. Probably in the next North America tournament that it's later, you can claim yours, right? I think it's strict to Europe, those ones.
I'll have to give it a try. I am not sure.
Yeah, go try.
It looks like the highlights are ready for the final game. We are going to go ahead and jump into the highlight and break down the tournament stats after that. And for the game-winning tournament game stats, we have JPEG as the MVP again. Pretty consistent throughout the whole tournament. Has been 196k damage. Not too many perfect dodges, but it doesn't matter. He was controlling the pace of the game completely. His teammates, Select and Cypher, both around the 120k mark with 5 perfect dodges each. It looks like they had a pretty easy time as well. Not too much pressure from them. Now for Team Bob, Dorian again does a pretty good amount of damage. And he has got a lot of perfect dodges. He's got 13 perfect dodges. AOA had a really rough game in the last game there. 90k damage, only 50 perfect dodges. But Mage, definitely the MVP for Team Bob for that game. 167k damage with 17, might be the highest we've seen for this tournament, perfect dodges. Oh my goodness. Yeah, what a beast.
Damn you, mate. And even then they managed to lose somehow with all those perfect dodges. He's there from day one playing PvP on the leaderboard on the rankings. And let's check the predictions. The original predictions were in favor of Team Forever Top 2. And I guess those predictions were right at the end of the day, because they are the champions. And we had 1,000 more people predicting about this team. Well, I can understand. Personally, I would say that maybe also it was a problem of composition. I can say, because even if those people are actually really good players, when it comes to the pinnacle level of PvPing, sometimes the meta actually wins. It happens, even if you don't do so many mistakes. You're getting outclassed, right, Tony?
Right, definitely. I think the people were right this time. Forever Top 2, that was the people's prediction, and the people were right. They were definitely the favorites to win this tournament, and they did deliver on the promise to the viewers, and congratulations once again to those people who predicted correctly.
Yeah, congratulations to you guys. You can claim also the rewards by predicting with your sticks. That's gonna happen eventually at some point, and we had a great day today. A lot of good matches, a lot of insane plays from both sides. Despite JPEG being MVP most of the times, I'll say that the Blade Maiden for me did the trick, hands down. I so much love the playstyle of this player. Select, congratulations my boy for claiming as well the championship title. This was everything for today. We got our champions, we got our runner-ups, for them to claim all those juicy rewards. Later on, we're gonna have the NA PvP tournament where my co-hoster, it's from the other side actually, if you're from here. This guy right here will compete as well for the title. Let's all cheer him up a bit. Let's go, Tony! Show us some real Berserker power. Since you're also playing an underrated class, but I have more faith in you, because I won't say it about North America PvP skill based. Well, it could be an inside joke. So let's hope you do the trick as well. I really hope you win. I will be there cheering up from my mic as well in some hours. And tomorrow we have also the PvE finals, the exact same. It is the exact same time, right? Yeah, the exact same time as today. First, we will start with the European PvE tournament, and then we'll move on with the North America PvE tournament. Yeah, you're not there, I guess. Only on the PvE, right?
Not for the PvE side, but definitely for the PvP side. Check it out, guys. We'll be here live later on. For those people in NA, it would take place later today in about 4 hours from now. But again, just the last thank you for all participating teams and for viewers. We appreciate the support. Thank you guys for tuning in. We hope to see you guys for future tournaments, and we look forward to the next Crystal of Atlan PvP event. We'll see you guys for PvE tomorrow, and thank you for stopping by, and thanks for watching. See you next time.
Good night, boys and girls.